Hi and welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how to create an extrusion for the angle support, and here's a look at the sketch, and dimensions here for the angle support are in millimeters. So I'm going to jump right into it and start off with a new design, and I'm going to make sure my units are indeed in millimeters, so that looks good. And I'm going to start off with my first sketch on the front plane, so click right there and using my line tool, and I'm going to create a rough sketch here. So I'm going to match the shape that I'm looking for and click on that and come back to the origin just so that the shape is closed and I have a closed region, but my lines are not parallel, so I'm going to use my constraints. Get this line parallel to this line, and I need to have my sketch dimension tool to get to the dimensions. That right there is 95, same thing, 95, and the angle here between these two lines is 120, and the other thing is this thickness is 20, same thing, this thickness is also 20. So looking at the sketch, it looks like it's well defined, everything looks good, dimensions are like the way I need them to be. So I'm going to click on finish sketch, and next I will click on my home view icon. I'm back in isometric. Extrusion, important for me at this point to go with a symmetric extrusion. You can pick either way, but the way that I'm going to create this object, I definitely need this to be symmetric. That is just going to save me some additional steps later. So yes, direction needs to be symmetric. The total is 80 millimeters along this face, so I'm going to go back here and extrude this symmetric 40 on each side for a total of 80. So 40 symmetric, new body, profile is selected, everything looks good, so I'm going to click OK. My next sketch is going to be here. Let's get in here, and I'm going to start off with a 2-point rectangle. Click here anywhere in the space. I'm going to use my collinear constraint to match the top edge of the rectangle with the top edge here. Sketch dimension tool is going to help me get this dimension to 50 and this dimension to be 90, and then I want the distance from here to here is 5. Now I have a symmetric rectangle, dimensions 50 millimeters by 90 millimeters across. I'm going to go and create some arcs. So tangential arc, click this point, and now I have a radius of 25. I'm using tangent arc, ensures that that's what I get. Same thing, arc, tangent arc, click here, and oh, I need to move this. I'm going to undo that step quickly, and when I pick the arc, I need to go with tangent arc, pick on the first point here and here, and now I'm going to trim. So get that out of the way, get that out of the way, and now I'm going to click on finish sketch. Going back to my isometric view, so I click on the home view icon to come back to my isometric view. Extrude, so this has to go over a depth of 20 millimeters. So I'm going to select this profile and this profile both at the same time. Distance, I want to go in the direction opposite to what the arrow is currently going to, so I'm going with a negative 20 just so I can extrude back in that direction. And I'm going to create a sketch here. So I am going to zoom in so we can see that. It's create a circle center diameter, and you want to pick this point here and go with 25 millimeters diameter. Get this out of the way. Another circle, and you want to go concentric and go here, and that's 25 again. And I'm going to click on finish sketch, click on the home view icon, extrude cut, so that, and select that at the same time. Operation is going to be cut. We want to go distance through all, so that cuts right through, and click OK. We need these edges to be rounded. If you see, there's a radius of 10 for both sides. So I'm going to go back here and orbit this just a little so I can see this edge using my fillet tool, selecting that edge, 10 millimeter radius, going back here and just orbit this where you can pick the edge. So going back, fillet, and select the edge, radius 10, enter, home view. Okay, now I need to create this portion, right? So going back, let's do sketch here, and I'm going to go with an arc. I can go tangential arc, pick this point, finish sketch, extrude. Here I'll join, and direction, I need to go in the direction opposite to what the arrow is currently showing, so I'm going with -20, and okay. Now I need to create another circle here, so start a new sketch on this face, and I'm going with the same center, diameter 65, finish sketch, and I'm going to extrude that. So click here, and I need to go in the up direction. Distance is going to be 25. Oops, that should have been just 25, not 225. Oh, come on. So back, extrude this, distance is 25. Okay, now another sketch right here, circle, center diameter, it's going to be 35 millimeters for the diameter, finish sketch, and I'm going to extrude that. So extrude, cut, and I need distance through all, click OK. Now I need to create this rib. So for the rib, thickness of the rib is 16 millimeters. So going back, let's go ahead and create a sketch, and when you pick one to, so the sketch for the rib, I'm going to create one. Click there, and I'm going to pick this plane. Now remember, right after the first sketch, the extrusion was in the symmetric direction where we had 40 millimeters on either side of the profile. So we are exactly in the center when I pick this plane. So I'm going to click on that plane. Very first thing I'll do is check the slice option here, and I can see the section exactly through the center of the object. I'm going to project some geometry. So I'm going to pick this line right here, this, and this, and I'm going to pick that, and I'm going to click OK. And now I'm going to start off with my line tool, pick that point, and I'm going to go along this horizontal line and stay inside where I'm not inside the hole, and I'm in between in this hashed area. So I'm going from this line all the way through here and somewhere mid here, and then I'm going to click on a point. Again, I'm going to stay within the hatched area, not inside this hole, and I'm going to go back and go back to my starting point, and I have this closed geometry that I am ready to extrude after I hit finish sketch. And so extrusion, again, the direction is symmetric, operation is going to be join. What that does, it will combine the new body with the existing one, and you want to give that a distance of 8 millimeters, so 8 on each side, which means that it's going to be a total of 16 millimeters for the rib. Click OK, and that completes your angle support. Thank you.